All right. UFC Fight Night Tybura versus Spivak took place yesterday, and I was too tired and worn out and annoyed by the card to make it yesterday, so now I'm making it today. My reaction to the main card, my picks were pretty good. I went 4-2. I just tried to make this video, but my mic was up, so it didn't record any of my audio, so I'm retrying. I swept the prelims, even though I didn't make that into a video. Just if you guys believe me, you can. But the main card will start out with Toshiomi Kazama versus Charalampos Gregorio. I picked correctly on a coin flip. Toshiomi Kazama got this one done by submission in the second round by a triangle after Charalampos Gregorio got out grappled in the first, and then in the second rocked Toshiomi bad, and I got really nervous and sad. But then he weathered the storm of elbows and eventually was able to triangle choke him, which was awesome, and made my pick correct. That was pretty interesting fight, probably the most interesting out of the whole card. And yeah, next up, Yana Santos versus Chelsea Chandler. Chelsea Chandler, a lot of fighters came in way overweight. Three of them, Chelsea Chandler, Danny Barlow, and Chepe Mariscal, all came in overweight. And Chelsea Chandler did not use it to any advantage of hers at all. Chelsea Chandler got beat up on the feet by Yana Santos for all 3 rounds and just couldn't do anything at all against Yana Santos, and she just got pieced up for 3 rounds, and that's about it. Really boring. So next, Chris Gutierrez versus Quang Lee. I picked Chris Gutierrez. He won by decision, but it was close, too close for me, for my comfort, especially because Quang Lee is a regional fighter making his debut in the UFC, and Chris Gutierrez is a top 15 ranked bantamweight, or close to. So, Chris Gutierrez's stock went down. Quang Lee's went up, in my opinion, being able to, he out grappled Chris in the second, and then Chris just had crispier striking for the first and third and over all around. But Quang Lee was out grappling him and making it a really close fight, which was also boring and lame. But Chris got it done, so cool for me, good for my pick, but horrible fight all around. So next up, Danny Barlow versus Nikolay Veretetnikov. Again, Danny Barlow came in overweight. I picked him. He won by decision, but made it way too close against a guy on a week's notice. And Danny Barlow out. I wouldn't even say he outstruck him. He barely outstruck him if he did. And Nikolay probably could have won if the judges were a little bit, if the judges like skewed in his favor, which was super possible. It wouldn't have been a robbery. Nikolay would have won. So I don't like. I'm not proud of this pick, to be honest. Danny Barlow did not show that he is that good. So it was, and it was boring. So it was great. I'm so glad I watched this. And yeah, Danny Barlow just barely outstruck him for a decision win. And that's pretty much all that happened in that fight. So next, Damon Jackson versus Chepe Mariscal. So, Chepe beat the shit out of him for 3 rounds on a weight advantage because he came in 3 pounds overweight. And I guess unless you're Chelsea Chandler, you will probably win on a weight advantage. He had insane cardio. Damon Jackson had good cardio too, but Chepe's was a level above and just beat up Damon to some 30-25 scorecards, which is crazy. But yeah, Damon Jackson just got beat up by Chepe for all 3 rounds and had some moments in the grappling, but overall Chepe just dominated and beat the shit out of him and used his little tank frame and just won. But it was also boring. And yeah, that's about it. So, main event time. Main event. Marcin Tybura versus Sergey Spivak. I picked Tybura. And I got it wrong. Spivak submitted Tybura in the first round at minute 1:44. And um, it was really lame. Tybura didn't really do anything. Spivak threw a couple strikes, took him down. Tybura reversed it. He was on top. I was like, okay, cool, we're good. First round, Tybura, all the way. Just lay on him, fat lay on him, big tubby lay. Let's just do that. And then Spivak threw up a armbar from his back and got it. So, which is crazy to be honest. So, Spivak gets the win, and I guess he gets to have that win. He gets it back. Now they're 1-1. Let's see this one again. Let's see this fight one more time. How about? Let's do another main event with Spivak Tybura. Let's do it. I'm all for that. Yeah, so that's about it. Spivak gets it done. Anticlimactic and weird, and the whole card is horrible, and I'm very excited for next weekend. I have a lot of stake in this some of the fights next weekend, so I'm very excited and very happy that this horrible card will hopefully be redeemed by next weekend. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys soon.